Hello, girl.
Good morning.
I am so rusty at this. It's been so long. I don't even know if anybody's gonna come in. It's been so long since I've done a live. I'm like, I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm like, oh no. It's been so long. How is Samara today? Oh, I like your hey. I know, Remy. Hello.
Hey,
It's me.
Remy.
Carla.
Carla. Good
Good to
morning.
guys. I miss you all. Sonia.
Good morning. Or good afternoon to you,
Yeah.
Sonia.
Oh, yes. For some, life is a gem. My heart and love and prayers are to you. Life is a gem.
Yes.
Kisses.
Yes,
Mwah,
yes.
mwah. Yes. How is everybody? Oh my God, it's so good to see everybody. It's been
Indeed.
forever. I know. I have been
Hey, Pepper.
staying away from this crazy place. So, can everybody hear me all right? Can you hear me good? I have my
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth in, so I don't know. I don't
I can hear
have
you.
all my hookups because I pulled them all out. So like my mic and all that cuz I haven't been live. I've been staying away from this crazy place.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to come live because I've been catching some stuff and I've been hearing some stuff and I just kind of want to
There's Mark.
hey, yes, I will send you the link in 1 second. I just want to explain. I have known Marky for a while. Marky has been in my Discord. Marky has always been in my lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew a Veedo. Veedo was in my Discord for a split second. He was in Mandy Bell's, and they are not the same people. I have Veedo talking,
Mm-hmm.
and we can have Marky come up, and we're gonna hear the different voices. Marky has emailed me for months and months and months and months. And Marky has never asked me for anything.
Nope.
All Marky does is say, hello, how are you? I miss you. And his email, it does not match Vito's email. Never has. And I
They're
don't
not
know
the same
why
person.
Marky, they're not the same person. They
Nope.
don't even live in the same states.
Nope.
Um,
Hey,
I
Angela.
did, I did help. I sent dog food when Veedo did a
Amazon list.
Amazon wish list. He did that in Mandy Bell's, and I got him dog food, and it went to one state, and I know what state Marky lives in, and they're not the same states. I don't know how Marky got roped in. I would love, I know a lot of people are saying the email, but I know I haven't seen proof that Marky's email is connected to Veedos. I've heard a lot of talk about it, but I haven't seen any proof of it. But I'm gonna have Marky come up. Now, I'm not going to let anybody come up. I'm gonna give Marky his time to speak and not have to worry about people coming up and attacking him. I just want you guys to hear Marky's voice. And once you hear his voice, then I'm gonna play Vito's voice. And you guys can all tell me that if it's the same person. You know, I know that Samara's stepping out on a limb, and I'm stepping out on a limb. And I'm telling you, they're not the same people. And so, hold on. Let me figure out how to do a link. Let me see if I can do this. Remember, do you have anything to say, Samara?
Just that the recording that we have, it was to me, so we're not playing the first couple of seconds of it because he says his real name. And
Yeah.
so right after he says his real name is the part that will be played. And
That's
it's
the
only a couple
part I'm
seconds.
gonna play.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm gonna play. Is the part where he doesn't say his name because I don't want to dox anybody. Also, I have emails, many emails from Veedo. I've heard that Veedo is not owning that the Diane thing, that he helped Diane. I have an email from Veedo saying he did help Diane, and a friend helped Diane. So, and I don't know if that's legit or not, if he's owning it or denying it, but I know that I have an email of him owning all of that. So, and I have an email of him admitting that he did an Amazon wish list in Mandy Bell's and why he did the Amazon wish list. So, if he's denying that he did that, I have the email where he's saying that. I will put it out if I have to. I mean, I have no problem with that. I just want to clear Marky's name. That's what I'm here for. Veedo is a scammer. Veedo did lie.
I wish he would come forward now so that, hey, Carrie, how are you? So that,
hey, Gingerlock's mom and Carrie, Chatty Carrie, good to see you. Go ahead.
So that Mark's name could be cleared because he's the one that can absolutely clear it right now, you know, without a doubt. I don't know where he is.
I don't know. Marky, did you catch that link? Hey, Bailey, did you catch that? Grab that link, Marky? Because I'm really trying to help you. And, you know, I would love for you to come up. I know that you were on a panel yesterday and then you jumped down, but if you could come up, that would be good. You're not, Veedo was, see, I got emails from Veedo as Veedo, and then I got emails from Veedo as without a screen name. Here he is. Okay. Your camera's on. Go ahead and shut your camera off.
You might
Do you want it on? No. All right, he has it off. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Marky.
Jenna, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let me see if I can show this because let me see. Okay. If I turn my camera on for a minute, will you be able to see this? I don't know how I can do this. But
on your camera, you should be able to turn it around if you're going to show something. There should be a little squiggle, a thing so you can turn your camera from front to back.
Okay.
There's you.
Let's see.
Right. Okay.
If not, just flip your thing around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you flip it?
How do I flip the camera around?
There should be a
the back.
No, just turn your phone around.
Oh, I think you did it. Yeah, you did it.
No, I'm on my tablet, so I'm gonna show you this.
Oh, okay. We can see it.
You see that?
Yes.
That's my YouTube Street Editor. I've never used this thing. You see that? Do you see what it says?
Okay.
It says changes to YouTube's terms of service. It says YouTube Street Editor, YouTube Street. Finish setting up your new Gmail. I've never went in here and finished setting that thing up. And that was done on May 14th. So where
May 14th of this year?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, keep going.
No, go ahead.
Just the YouTube Street Editor, because there is a YouTube Street Editor guy who puts up videos, but
this is the creator. This is like him wanting to start a channel. That's what he's trying to show you. That basically he got an email from YouTube, right? Is that what you're showing us?
I got the thing back that says Google Community Team.
Yes.
It says, but I also got one back that says changes to YouTube's terms of service. You'll be receiving
Right.
this email because of blah 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 blah. But I never finished setting this up.
Right. So you
Setting
don't
this up.
have it. Right. So you don't have a channel. And like I said, I've known you for at least a year, maybe more. And I can vouch that you have never asked me for anything. You have been nothing but just nice and say, how's your day? How are you? Good to see you. You know, I have never, ever seen you ask me personally for anything. Never. So now that you hear Marky's voice, I'm going to play Veedo's voice. And you tell me if they sound the same. And I hope you guys can hear it because I have my Bluetooth on, but I'm hoping. So if you guys can be quiet, I'm going to push play and see if you guys can hear it. Hopefully. Where would I put it? Probably. Can I take my Bluetooth out and hold it to it, do you think? Maybe that's what I'll do. Hold on.
Okay.
I just dropped it. Hold on.
Good morning, coffee chat.
Because I want to make sure you guys can hear it. All right. I'm going to take my Bluetooth and bring it down. All right. Here. Oh, let me turn it around.
I just wanted to let you know I never lied to you. I just wanted you to hear my voice.
Did you hear that?
Yep, I heard it. And he does say a couple things before that, but he said it's real.
Yes, it's basically in the beginning. This is 22 seconds long, and I started at 14 seconds because in the beginning he says, Samara, Samara, this is blank. This is blank. And I just want you. So that's where I started it. Yes, I can play it again. Hold on. Let me get to the 14-second mark. All right. Here we go. Ready, guys?
Mm-hmm. To let you know I never lied to you. I just wanted you to hear my voice.
There you go. Now, Marky, can you talk?
Is he still here?
Yeah. Marky, can you unmute? Is he muted? Where did he go? Marky. I don't know where he went. I don't know where. We lost him. I'll put the link back in the chat so he can come back on because I know he's nervous. I know he's very nervous and I know he's upset. You know, he's upset that people are accusing him of this. And we all know how this community works when you're getting accused of stuff like this.
Yeah, it's a mob mentality and everybody gangs up.
It is.
Yeah, it was messed up.
It is. And I know that he's really upset about it because he doesn't want people to think he's this person. So, Marky, I put the link back in the chat. I hope you hop back on. But you guys heard him in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And I know people are like, oh, he's hopping off because I know he was up on a panel and then he hopped off. And they were like, oh, see, he hopped off. The questions got tough and he dropped off. How can I word it? It's not because Marky was threatened. It's not because you guys backed him in a corner. It's not because of that. You know, Marky, you know, he's a very quiet guy.
And he has a lot of health problems, too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Are you here?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
there
sorry.
You are.
I think there are times the sound doesn't want to work, but that's
it's okay.
That's
so yeah. So now you guys can tell that it's two different voices.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I can put the emails out of Veedo stating what he said about Diane and stuff. I'm just hoping that I don't have to do that. I hope Veedo just comes up and goes on somebody's panel and just owns it. You know, own that you did take money from, you know, Debbie Luhu. You took money from me. You took money from Samara. You let us believe that you were homeless. You let us believe that you were cold, that your dog had no food. And we all, go ahead, Marky.
Oh, I'm sorry. Aren't they saying that this person lives in Pennsylvania?
No, Delaware. He lives in Delaware.
He lives in Delaware. You don't. I know where you live, and you don't live in Delaware.
Right.
Nope.
Right. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
And about the money part, it's I bought something off the wish list just so that like I never really gave him any cash. I just bought stuff off his wish list.
That's all I did too. Go ahead, Marky.
I don't have a PayPal. I don't have a Cash App. I don't have any of that.
Because you're not Veedo.
Because you're not Veedo.
It's not you. Right. It's not. Totally different person.
And I really hope that the people that are accusing you of being Veedo actually go live and apologize to you. Because I think they jumped the gun. I think they got information that wasn't correct. Because like I said, they haven't shown anything, nothing to prove that you're Veedo.
Right.
You know, and I just... Let's see. The small movement of the other male sounded deeper, and this gentleman's voice sounds softer. Exactly, yes.
Sonia, it's
yes, because he used to mention the Baltimore baseball team. I specifically remember him talking about the baseball hats. Yes, Remy. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I haven't been live, but when I heard... like I said, Marky's been in my Discord. I've had private conversations with Marky. Marky has emailed me. He emails me a lot, you know, and when I heard that people were accusing Marky of being Veedo, I needed to go live. I needed to go live and show and say what I know, because I've talked to Veedo and I've talked to Marky. And I'm telling you, they're two different people.
Right.
And the emails are not the same. Marky is the year and a half that I've talked to Marky. His email has stayed the same. Now, Veedo's email, every time he emailed me, it was a different email. Every time. It was, and yours has always been exactly the same. But Veedos, I saved all his emails, and me and Samara were going through them this morning, and they're different. They're never the same.
Yeah, and go ahead, Mark. You go.
No, see, I use one specific email.
Mm-hmm.
I've used that for the last 20 some odd years. It's been every bit of 20 plus years that I've used that email. Yeah, I might have changed my password on it, but it's the same email.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I remember talking to you. Maybe it was this time last summer. Like we were on a three-way call or whatever, and you were talking about horror stories. Like you're into horror stories. I remember that about you. Yeah. You like scary movies.
And now, Mark, is there another thing you can clear up? Because there's another thing that I mentioned. They're saying that you were using a picture of somebody that's not you.
The obituary.
That's somebody's deceased. Now, would you feel comfortable explaining that?
Somebody's deceased. Okay, I have my brother's picture up.
I knew it.
There it is. I knew it too. Thank you. That's all you needed to say, because that's what it is.
Wait.
Because
the one in the hat. The one in the hat where he's in
Mm-hmm.
Arizona. Yep, that's the one I.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm glad
Now,
you
they
said
were
it.
saying that you were using somebody's picture that has passed away. And I wanted you to clarify that. Yes, Marky is using a picture, but it's of his own brother. His
Yes.
brother had passed away, and he uses his picture to remember him. There's nothing wrong with that.
But if they want to say this that I'm such and such a person, you go ahead and say it. I know what I'm doing. I don't go in people's chats under other people's names. I don't have any account by anybody named Veedo. What the hell? Where would I even come?
I know, I
Yeah.
was frustrated listening because I missed everything, and then I had to listen in on a recording of you when you were backstage or whatever, and they had you record it, and I was just frustrated because I knew what was happening, and I knew you weren't Veto, and there was nothing I could do because it already happened,
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt absolutely horrible for you, but
I just
we know the truth.
I know good and
Right.
well at Veedo, and I'm not trolling anybody. I don't troll anybody in this community. I was extremely upset last night.
I know.
I was planning on leaving YouTube. I I have no time to be trolling people. I have no time
Right.
to go into to go into all these shows, to go into drama, and to be making up all these excuses. Be begging for
Yes.
money? What?
Mhm. Mhm.
Why would I?
Do you know how
Why
many
would
times
I
this
be
Yes.
begging
happened
for money?
here?
Where
Do,
people jump the gun,
yeah.
and then it comes out that it's not true, but you've already started this big community outrage, and a sorry just doesn't fix it. I'm sorry. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
you have already made it so much worse. I mean, that's why I think people need to show exactly what they have,
Mm-hmm.
prove it, or don't say anything at all. And that's
Yep.
why I came live today, because I could prove it. Now, I couldn't remember if I had the recording or not. I was like, I can't remember if I saved it or not. And I'm so glad I did,
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, now I can go live and prove that Marky and Veedo are two different people.
Yeah.
And I can prove the emails are two different people. Not
Mm-hmm.
that I would put your email out there, Marky,
Right.
but
No. No.
they're two different people. What happened on the stream last night? Sonia,
Which
there
one?
was which one?
Republican Ashes? Because Republican Ash did come in and she said she would take it off private or she would send you, Jenna, the link to that live.
But I mean, if Rep Ash wants to send it to me, she can, but I just want proof of I want to see if you guys are saying Marky is Veedo. I want to see how you guys can prove that to me.
How you
Yeah.
came to
Because
that conclusion.
how
Please,
did you
please,
come to that conclusion?
Go ahead,
please,
Mark.
please,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to see this. I just got through showing you the Gmail that I had for that YouTube street editor. I haven't even
Hmm.
finished setting the thing up.
Yes, RA, I missed it all. Republican Ash did one that was Breaking the Silence went live last night at I don't know. I got up to go to work and they were live. They were talking about it then. So I think that it moved from Republican Ashes and then it's just been going, because I know that when I got up at 2 this morning, um, Breaking the Silence was live and they were talking about how Marky is Veedo. And that's not true. And I know how it all started was Wendy V came out about Veedo. Wendy V had info on Veedo of what he did to Mandy Bell and in Mandy Bell's Discord and how he took advantage of all these women. And Wendy V knew about what he supposedly hired somebody to help Diane with a friend with legal advice, right? With legal advice. And supposedly he came into Wendy V's and denied it all. He said, I've never talked to Diane, which I have an email of him saying, I did talk to Diane and my friend wanted to help. And him saying that he's never been in a Discord, where I have screenshots that Veedo sent me of him in my Discord. So he's been in a Discord, and Veedo and Marky's been in my Discord. They're two different people. Mm-hmm. Two different people.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's frustrating because I would really like it if they would come into the chat right now instead of like this back and forth stuff. Like they'll fire up a live and say something. Go ahead, Mark. What were you going to say?
No, I don't know. I can't take any more stuff.
No, I don't mean
not
up here.
On panel.
Not up here. No way.
They wouldn't come up on panel. No. But what she was basically saying is them come into the chat and explain to us how they got to this conclusion instead of, okay, now they're going to fire up a live and then I'm going to fire up a live. When y'all know, yeah, I ain't firing up a live.
Hey, Captain.
I haven't fired up a live in forever. Because, you know, some crap's been happening to me because of this community. Mm-hmm. So I backed away. You know, this real life crap needs to stop. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And this accusing people of being somebody they're not needs to stop.
You got it wrong, Steph. You got it wrong, Trisha. You guys all got it wrong. Mm-hmm. And you owe Mark an apology. You really do.
You do. You really do.
I mean, I've unsubbed people. I don't even want to be bothered with them. At this point, I can give a fuck less. I'm serious. I
don't blame you. I would be angry too to sit here and, you know, we all know how this community is. This community is ruthless. And when you get accused of scamming money, that's a big thing around here. Yeah. A big thing to be throwing out with no proof. And that's all I'm saying. So you're throwing this out and throwing it on the marquee, and nobody has shown 1 ounce of proof of it.
Right.
None.
I want to know where this supposed thousands of dollars is going to, because I haven't seen a dime.
I think supposedly, and from what I heard, that this email address, okay, that Veedo had matches an email you had. And I want to say, the only thing I can say about that without letting it all out, there are similarities to the email, but they're not the same person. That's why I want to just see proof. I want to see proof so I can laugh, because they're going to prove it's not Marky. I just want to laugh. Mm-hmm.
See,
because
what she said.
Yeah, those people stuck up for Diane makes me wonder, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. I remember very well getting the creeps from Veedo in that Discord. Yes, Captain Obvious. Yeah.
I think that on Trisha's community post, she's trying to say something about a picture. Or no, somebody in the comment section might have said the pictures are the same. I can't remember, but I don't know what pictures they're showing.
I don't know.
They're showing my picture of me in my basement in Michigan.
And they're comparing it to what?
They're comparing it to this guy that lives in
Delaware.
Delaware. I don't live in Delaware. I've never been to
Okay, and
Delaware.
you
What
guys
the
don't look
fuck?
anything alike.
Thank you.
Nothing alike. And I said that last night on Carla's panel too.
Right. You don't look anything alike. No, not at all. Now, mind you, I've seen Marky. I've only seen pictures of Veedo. Veedo's never cammed up for me. I don't know if he's ever cammed up for you, Samara, but Veedo never cammed up for me. Where Marky was perfectly fine camming up for me. Perfectly fine. Where Veedo, and when I would ask Veedo tough questions, I would get, oh, my phone's acting up. Oh, my Wi-Fi. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. And he would never get back to me. Never get back to me. I would ask him questions because he had brought up certain things to me. And I was like, and he wanted me to go live about those certain things. And I was like, I'm not going live unless you show me proof, because I'm not putting my neck on the line or on the chopping block to have it chopped off because I have no proof to what I'm spewing and you want me to go live about it. So every time, go ahead.
That in Wendy V's, when she kept calling him, and when Wendy wanted him to come on panel and explain, it was give me 10 minutes. It was a bunch of excuses, and then nothing made sense. And then all of a sudden, the deceased daughter was brought into the situation. Him being in a mental facility was brought into the situation.
Wait, what was that?
He said something about a deceased daughter.
And that's okay. That's the other thing, because they said I had a son and a daughter. What?
You
don't have children.
No.
Kids.
You don't have kids.
Nope.
You don't have children. No. So, Sonia, how Marky's name got dragged in, I don't know. I didn't see Republican Ashes. I don't know. Did you see Republican Ashes, Marky, or no? Sunny Side!
He was on the panel.
Yeah, I was on the panel with Ash.
Okay, so how can you tell us how it started? How did they link you and Veedo as the same person? Do you remember how it happened on Republican Ashes?
Because what was I doing? I was using my Gmail. Was I using my Gmail? What was I using? I was using something, and I was talking to BTS, and she kept asking me these stupid questions. She kept asking me questions, and then I guess she brought up something about this Veedo character. I just laughed, and and said, no, it's not me. And she said, yes, it is.
Wow.
Okay, so you were you using a Gmail to get up on panel? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. We were talking in private. We were talking on it was in Discord. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It was in Discord. So it was her private. It was her private Discord.
Okay. Because I do know, I wish I could explain this. Veedo's email and your email, I could see why I went live to defend my friend, but I was accused of calling BTS a liar. No, I didn't go live and saying she's a liar. I went live to defend my friend like normal people do. Okay.
What you mean,
See,
Mark?
I don't.
Do you mean Mark?
I don't know. Were you defending Mark? Rep Ash, or were you defending somebody else?
No, she was defending me.
Okay. So there you go. Thank you, Republican Ash, because that's what I figured it was, but I missed it. I didn't see it, and then you had it down, so I couldn't tell. And all I could see was that recording that was played on BTS's, and I was so frustrated because I was like, it's not the same person.
Yes, Captain Obvious. Yes, it was me that you DM'd about that. Yes.
Steph got up there and she was accusing me of doing all this and that. I don't. Let me tell
Sit
you something.
down. Just sit
I
down,
don't.
Steph, please.
I don't go in this. I don't go in the staff. I've never been in there.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So basically, she was accusing you of everything Veedo's done, all
Right.
because of an. So they're basically coming to this conclusion because of an email.
Email. Yes.
Right. But I tell you what, I left that damn Discord. I had it
I
up.
don't blame you.
I had it up. I never went in there. I don't know where they're getting this from. Yeah, I had it up on the side, but I never went in there for what? Oh hell no! I'm gonna go in there with all that drama for what?
Yep.
No.
I wish I could explain what I want to explain, but it's so hard. There's a lot of similarities to one email Veedo uses compared to yours, but they're not the same. They're different. But I could see where somebody could mistake that email, as Veedo's email, and it's not. It's hard to explain, without outing everybody's emails, and I don't want to do that.
Well,
I just would love to see how they broke that down, because I'm telling you, Marky is Marky and Veedo is Veedo. They're not the same person. Pepper, you know what I'm talking about? Thank you. At least somebody gets what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be careful how I say it, but thank you. I'm glad.
This is just insane.
Well, don't leave YouTube over this, because we know the truth.
Yeah, we do know the truth.
I couldn't sleep on. I was up half the night at 4 a.m. I was just a complete mess. I was like,
just stay away from the negative. You know that who you are, Marky. You know who you are, and you know that you have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. You are Marky. You're not Veedo. So just go everywhere where they're not, where they're your friends. Come in here. I know I don't go live a lot, and I have to work on that, guys. Sorry, I'm working on it. But Carla's, you can come into Carla's. I know for me, I don't watch a lot of people now. I really don't. I don't really go on YouTube much.
And that's another thing, because what did she say? What did she have the nerve to say? She said that I've been in Lourdes. When? The last time I was in Lourdes, I got chewed out. When?
I agree, Sonny.
This is what I mean. They're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. And if this was reversed and it was us that were accusing somebody over there that was a friend, they wouldn't let up until it was straightened out. So that's why, I understand, Mark, Jenna telling you to just stay away from them or whatever. But what we're clearing your name. It's being cleared right now. Yeah. There's no question about it. So what they do owe you is an apology, whether you want to listen to it or not or whatever. They need to apologize, because
right, whether you accept it or not, they do. And Sonny, I miss you too. It's so good to see you. They are wrong. And I couldn't help you on the Laura thing, because everybody knows I don't watch that woman. So I couldn't tell you if you were in her chat or not, because
I'm telling you, I don't go in there. I got people claim they see me in there. I win. Where's
the screenshots, or it didn't happen? Right? Isn't that what they say? Where's the proof, or it didn't happen? Where's the screenshots, or it didn't happen?
Yep.
Yep. And it's horrible. I feel bad. That's why I went live. When I heard that they were accusing you with nothing, No proof, no nothing,
Right.
just calling you out. I was like, no, because I've talked to both these men and I've emailed with both these men, and they are totally two different people.
Yep.
Totally two different people.
Yeah.
And the people that believed straight away that Mark and Veedo were not the same person before we even had this live are not morons, because that's what they were
Wait.
called.
So Rap Ash, they did show a screenshot, but it didn't mean nothing. What screenshot did they show? See, I don't watch these people. I heard they hadn't shown anything. I don't believe there's screenshots. Correct. Okay, so what did they show a screenshot of? Marky being in Laura's?
No,
Or
I think it was. I think it was. It was something that I had sent to BTS. Okay, it was something I sent to BTS. I think it was something I sent to BTS in Discord. But you just automatically gonna assume I'm such and such a person,
right?
just because I laughed it off and said that wasn't me. What? That's what we doing now?
Oh, so they're showing you a screenshot of you having a conversation with BTS, and because you're laughing it off, they're saying this screenshot proves that you're Veedo. Is that what you're trying to say?
Right. That's exactly it.
Wow. Well,
So anytime I laugh something off in Discord and just go on about my business, then I'm this supposed person.
well, that's pretty scary that it only takes something so small as that to start accusing somebody of being somebody that they're not.
I think they took their screenshots as paranoid. Maybe because Marky doesn't talk much.
Yep.
Marky, even in Discord, when he was in my Discord, Marky doesn't talk very much at all. He does memes a lot, but he doesn't really, he does a lot of memes, but for that, other than that, if he doesn't feel comfortable, he doesn't chat much. So did they take it because you're in BTS's Discord and because you didn't talk a lot, and now they're hearing about this Veedo guy? Did they jump the gun and try to think that you were Veedo? I mean, I mean, but if she was Veedo, I'm sorry, the way Veedo works, if you were Veedo, you would have been in BTS's Discord being all nice to all these people. So you could lay the groundwork. So you could lay the groundwork to be able to get money from them.
Right.
So that should have been a red flag right there. Marky's not talking. Somebody that like Veedo, he preys on us. He preys on people. He gets friendly with you, and then he lays the groundwork, and then he does the pity party. Then he does the pity party.
Like I said, I have no PayPal. I have no Cash App. No none of that. I don't use that. No, you're not gonna.
All right.
Nobody.
Not only that, Veedo writes novels when he writes. He writes like a really lot.
Oh no!
Yes.
See, and I don't even do that. No.
I say that all the time, Pepper. You're right. You don't get the context of a text because there's no voice inflection to be able to read the tone of a text. I say that even in my real life. I hate texting. My kids text for everything. And I'm like, why? How can somebody know that you're sad or happy or whatever? So when I want to have a serious conversation with somebody, you can even ask Samara about this. or a couple of the other girls in here. If I want to have a serious conversation with you, I want to do it over the phone. So you're not confused. So you know how I'm feeling. You can tell how I'm feeling, what I mean, and it's not in a text because you're right. You can't tell if they're being sarcastic or if they're being serious by a text. You just can't.
That's
no.
That's looking sad.
Irish gal. What I heard this morning while I was at work, getting ready for work, I didn't hear it all. Irish gal was just talking about what Veedo did, how he was in Mandy Bell's, that he took money, that she has, PayPal receipts to prove that she gave money, which I don't think anybody's denying that. But
wait, go ahead.
I've never been in. I don't go in Mandy Bell's, and I don't ask for nothing from
right.
I've never been in.
Right, and the PayPal receipts aren't going to be linked to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at your friends' receipts. Look at your friends' PayPal receipts. They're not going to link to Marky. They're going to link to Veedo because they're two different people.
No, not Veedo. He put them in. He had them sent to somebody else. Even.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was a girl.
The cousin or whatever. That's right.
It was a woman.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I heard something about that. I'm still trying to figure out what this girl's name is.
I heard Heather, but I'm not sure.
Okay. See, I don't have anybody.
Because he said, I remember the time where it happened. He had said that his PayPal wasn't working.
Yes.
And everybody was like, well, how are we going to do it? And he was like, well, I can send it to my cousin, which is the house he goes to take a shower and stuff. And everybody was like, would you get it? And he was like, yes. So we ended up using the cousin's PayPal because for some reason his PayPal wasn't working, which I found odd. So that's why I didn't send him any PayPal money because it caught me as odd. Why isn't your PayPal working? And I'm not giving money to a random person. Sorry, not happening. So I did it. So we did that for a while. Right. And then he went to an Amazon wish list that he made for himself. And that's when I helped because I was like, okay, I can go on Amazon. It's secure. I can order it and it can be mailed to his house. And I was good with that. I wasn't okay with a PayPal.
Go ahead.
And this house is in Delaware, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It went to Delaware. It had a Delaware address.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it all went to Delaware.
Yeah.
I have family in Delaware, and me and Veedo had talked about when I'm in Delaware, we could meet up, but I never went to Delaware. We were going to meet up because he lives in Delaware. I know Marky doesn't live in Delaware. I have been on camera with Marky when he showed me his backyard. I know where Marky lives.
No, people want me to take a link on Trisha's after what she did. No, hell no. I'm not doing that.
No, if you're comfortable doing that.
All right, Jilly Lee's, Marky, would you take a link on Trisha? She will boot the other girls off panel. If you are telling the truth and you aren't Veedo, can you please clear up the discrepancies, please? I think he has in here. I mean, you guys can always play it back, but I think Marky... It feels. I think the way they treated him yesterday is definitely
What did Mark say? What do you say, Mark?
No, I'm not going on there. Okay. So they can, so she can sit there and bring stuff up there and then bash me again. No, I'm not. No. I'm not going through that again. I went through enough of that last night when I had to sit on there for hours on end, and I got tired of sitting in. I got tired of sitting in Ashes, and I told her I was leaving. I couldn't after.
And to be bombarded in private chats again. I agree, Pepper. That's why I talked to him I emailed him this morning, and I was like, look, I'm going to go live. I want you to come up and be able to clear your name. I will not let anybody up on panel. I will not let anybody attack you.
Right.
I will let you say what you need to say, and you guys can take it or leave it. Like I said, here, I'll play the recording again of Veedo's voice. It's two different people. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I'll play it one more time for the people that weren't in here.
There's no reason for him to have
I gotta
go
mute
there,
for a second. I gotta mute for a second.
Yeah, there's no need. Everything, it's cleared up over here. You are telling the truth. There's no need to have to go anywhere and explain any further. You're saying it over here.
I'm not going over there. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna.
I don't blame you.
Like getting bashed by everybody in the comments.
I saw it. Like I saw the recording of it. The recording that was played on BTS's. The one that was behind the scenes or whatever. In the, I don't know, backstage. That's it. And how you were treated. So I don't blame you at all.
All right. Hey, Ninny C. All right, ready? We're going to play. Like I said, this is a recording that Veedo had sent me to send to Samara through email. And I'm not playing the beginning part because he says his real name. And I'm not going to dox him. So I'm going to start it so you can hear the difference between Veedo's voice and Marky's voice.
I wanted to let you know I never lied to you. I just wanted you to hear my voice.
Did you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to. I just want this to be clear. They are the ones that think you are Veedo, and it's all could be cleared up with them if you wanted to. And he is clearing it.
He did over here.
Is.
Like he cleared it up. It's not him. We just played Veedo's voice. They're not the same voice. They're not the same person. They're in two different states. They have two different lives. They're two totally different people. He just explained the obituary. Yeah, and right. The obituary picture for Discord is his deceased brother.
Right.
He doesn't have any kids.
And Marky's on Veedo's had multiple emails. Marky's only had one for as long as I've known him. And like I said, could they be close together? Yeah, they could. You know, and I wish I could explain it. Pepper knows what I mean, but it's hard to explain without outing Marky's email. But Marky's email and Veedo's email, they're very close, but they're not the same. And that's all I can say without outing Marky's email.
And Joey, we did ask Mark if he wanted to go over there, so he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He's already been mistreated.
No, I mean,
how the emails are linked? No, they don't. They're two different email addresses.
Yes.
When I went on there, I went on Ashes, and Steph came up. She just sat there and kept grilling me about
Good. Exactly, copy chat. Well said. He doesn't have to clear anything up with anyone. His friends know who he is, and he is not Veedo. That's all that matters. I mean, it is all that matters. I mean, is it hard to watch Marky be dragged through the mud for a mistake? It is hard. It really is hard.
That's what we're doing right now, though, is clearing his name so that there is no question about it anymore.
And then what's his who is that? RDA or whatever.
Yeah, it's Rostar.
RDA
came up there. He said, "Oh well, he's running. He must be It must be him. He's sitting there lying, stuttering, and doing all.
And that is the hard part, Nini. I agree too.
That's it.
Nini just said all personal info coming out about Marky and not coming out of his own mouth. You know, all because he uses his brother. Now he has to tell people that aren't, it's nobody's business, but, you know, he has to tell them, sorry, that's my brother. He passed away. I use this picture. I don't have kids. I don't, you know, I mean, but they haven't shown any proof. That's the thing. How is it okay for people to run in this community and run with this without showing 1 ounce of proof that Marky is Veedo?
Hold on. I see what you're saying, Julie, but can they not hear us over here? He doesn't want to go over there. He's already been mistreated. So he's over here.
And what's the difference?
Play it. Where it doesn't matter where he is. He's clearing his name. We're clearing his name. It's
because what? Like, we're not asking the right questions? Right, exactly. What's the difference from him being on this panel or their panel? It's still live. Everybody can still listen to it. Everybody can still rewind it. So why does he have to go over there to explain when he's here explaining? I don't get that. Why? Because we're not asking the right questions. We're not digging into his life. Like, I don't know.
They say they have proof against what he's saying, so it should be cleared up with them to stop this continuing.
No,
what proof?
Let me ask you a question. How many profile pics do I typically put up? How much do I change my profile pic whenever I come on here, or whenever I go into a Discord?
I don't think you do.
I don't know. Who are they, though? Exactly, Nini C. Who are they? I'm sorry, like
they are ruining his name.
Proof? Right, what proof? They're just saying they have proof.
Yeah, they are ruining.
Okay. I gotta mute. You guys take over.
Okay. Yeah, they are the ones that are dragging Mark through the mud, and it's wrong. What else does he have? Like, when you're wrong, and you're wrong. So, I don't know what else to say.
I don't know. I'm just exhausted from this whole thing.
It's messed up because you're being accused of something pretty bad. That's.
Yeah, and it's something I'm not even doing. I don't have kids. I don't know where people are getting all. I don't know where they're getting all this information from that I have kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any kids.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. And thank you for coming over here and being respectful, Julie. I really appreciate that. You came in, you asked. I really appreciate you coming in and being able to speak without being rude or accusatory or attack. I appreciate that, Julie. And like, all we can do is I wanted to give him a place that he felt comfortable. He felt safe enough without being screamed at. Yeah, tensions were high yesterday and stuff, but still, that's kind of, no offense, they're kind of their MO. That's what they do, whether intentions are high or not. So I wanted to give him a place so he could speak, so he could put it out there, and he could tell everybody, it's not me. It's not me. And for me, you need to, because I know who Marky is and I know who Veedo is, and I know for a fact they're two different people.
Yeah.
I really want to see the proof you have, because I'm telling you, your proof, until you show it, I don't know.
No, they're really, if they want to show it, like, right now is the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they could possibly be showing. Like, I don't want this to drag on any further. I mean, that's why he's here.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What the heck are you showing that you think this Veedo?
Not only that, you know what? Okay, no, never mind. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say it. I just don't like the fact that what will happen is that people dig into other people's lives to prove something, but they're wrong on
Right.
this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's messed up if they start prying.
And then they find out 4, 6 months later, oops, we were wrong. But the damage is already done.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. Like, we have seen that time and time again where some, when people get called out, that it sticks and it's true. And other times we've seen where they've dragged somebody through the mud and then lo and behold, it's not true. But
Yep.
you've already put the damage out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry that
I'm not sure, Remy. I know there wasn't, when I was listening to BTS's last night, when I was in there, I didn't see any. And they were already live. Remy, it's on BTS's community post. All right, hold on. Let me look.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Let's take a look at this. So he can explain to whatever screenshot they have up. Let's see. How come I can never find her? Can you send me her link? Because I'm not sub to BTS. And I can never find her.
Certain people I wish I had never met on this platform.
I know. I know.
It's
That's why it was just. Oh, my goodness. They're intimidating. It's a mom mentality. People aren't asking the right questions. Number one, like you just go by what people are saying, and they're saying that an email was linked. The emails are similar. And then he just posted it.
I know the emails are similar. I do know that. They are similar, but they're not the same.
And
Thank
that's
you,
not proof
Ninny.
enough. That's not proof anyway. Proof enough, I mean.
Ninny always coming in. Let's see. Community posts.
Thanks, Remy.
I've been sitting here minding my own business, taking care of my
Okay, so what I see for screenshots, it says MB's video was about Veedo. Why is this hard? Okay, so BTS writes in her Discord, are you Veedo? Marky writes, me? Nah, not Veedo, with laughing faces. BTS says, yes, you are. I am dead. Mark writes, oh my God. Okay. And he writes, nah. BTS writes, well, you might wanna, then come back here. Mark writes, the one from 15 hours ago? She said yes. He writes, oh, fuck, with his hands hitting his head. Did you watch it? And he writes, yeah, it's me. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm logging off here. I don't need people trolling me on here. BTS says you might wanna. Mark writes, I think you're sweet, BTS, and what's being done to you is wrong. So, what is this one? What's this about, Marcus? So you can explain it because she's saying, did you watch the video?
No,
and you're saying,
I watched the video, but
and it says, and it's you saying, yes, it's me. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm logging off here. I don't need people trolling me. What did you mean by that?
No, you know, no, it's I said that because people think that I'm this person and that I'm going everywhere and sending people things and asking for money. I don't have I don't have any accounts. I don't have any access to my money. First of all, how the hell am I going to set up anything? I don't have access to my money. My mom does. So
Mm-hmm.
anything that I need has got to be done through her. And
Right.
there's no way she's gonna let me set up a damn PayPal account for
And you're
money
not
to be
friends with
taken.
Veedo, right?
No, fuck no. I don't even know no Veto.
Okay.
There's no way she's gonna let me set up a PayPal account to to have money coming out of my account. First off, every time I do anything, any money that comes out of my account, it has to go through her.
Right.
So can
She's your payee.
right.
She's your
So
payee. Right.
I can't just take money out willy nilly and just be sending it to any.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you wrote, yeah, it's me, was it, I don't want to, I want you to explain. So you're basically saying when she asked if you were Veedo and you were like, nah, I'm not Veedo. She's like, yes, you are. I'm dead. And you wrote, oh my God. And she wrote, you might want to go look and then come back here. And you were like the one from 15 hours ago. And she said, yes.
And when I and when I
You,
said and when I said it's me, I should have said I should have said nothing else. I should have said I'm Mark. I don't know nothing about no Veto, and I'm done. I should have just left it at that and deleted it there. Forgot
right.
the entire thing. That's my stupid fault. If
Yeah.
she took it and ran with it like she thinks I'm Veto, then fine.
That's what it's looking like. Because
That's
of
what.
you saying, that's what I'm
so
thinking. Because you wrote, yeah, it's me. Oh
because
my
of me saying
God, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm logging off. Because you said that, they have you dead to rights saying you're Veedo. And
because of me
you,
saying okay,
Wait.
mm-hmm.
I that no, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead, Mark.
I'm,
So because of me saying that, I'm automatically this person.
that's
I
what I'm getting.
I
Yes.
don't I don't live in Delaware. I've never gone to Delaware. I don't know anything about Delaware. I don't I don't leave Michigan. When the hell do I have time to leave Michigan? When the hell do I have time to leave this thing? What? Once a year, twice a year.
Hi, Brown Eye
Hey,
Girl.
Jennifer Marie. Hey, Jennifer Marie.
Hey, Jennifer Marie.
Um, if that's if those are the two things, the email is similar, and because you didn't reply back to BTS a certain way, that's pathetic, and that's not proof.
Brown Eyed Girl, basically BTS staff, TNT, all of them are trying to say that Marky, who's on panel with us, is Veedo. Veedo has scammed a couple of women on this platform, and they're trying to say that Marky is Veedo when I know that Veedo is Veedo and Marky is Marky, but because of
So
a sarcastic Mark, and I know that's Mark being sarcastic in Discord,
Mm-hmm.
and him saying, "Yeah, it's me. I'm running away." They took that as him legit, because if you look at, and I know it's sarcastic, because when he says, yeah, it's me, oh my God, I'm done, I'm logging off here, I don't need people trolling me on here, he has laughing faces
right.
and his hand to his head, Like, yep, okay, you guys got me. It's me. When really that's, in my interpretation of knowing Mark, that's how I take it. He's like, fine, you want to, yep, it's me. Ha, 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 ha. And it's not him saying he's Veedo. If you look at it, you can tell.
It's not me saying it at all.
Right. Right.
Why the hell would I put laughing emojis and hands over my face and just admit to being somebody I'm not?
Mm-hmm. I think they have to. My whole thing is, you gotta have concrete evidence that Veedo is Mark or Mark is Veedo, and you're not gonna get it because I'm telling you, they're two different people. And if you guys are going off of these screenshots of breaking the silence Discord, that's not proof.
Plus, he's up here right now telling you. Yeah. No, it's not.
It's Jennifer Marie. If TNT says they both have the same IP address, tell her to do it on a live and prove that they have the same IP address. Because I can sit here and say, hey, Samara, you have the same IP address as I do, but I'm not going to show you guys. I'm just going to tell you guys that they have the same IP address. Show us how they have the same IP address. Show us how they're the same people.
Mm-hmm. What would be really helpful is if Veedo came forward now, but I know that he's not going to because of all the stuff going on. But he could definitely clear things up by just getting up on a panel and talking at the same time.
Coffee Chat. My question is, if she has his IP address, how did she get it?
This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Because of his email. Hey, have you guys ever heard of programs that tell you, oh, you can get anything off of an email?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make it true. Oh my Lord.
No, this is what I'm talking about. This is where the prying and going real life starts coming in.
Thank you, Pepper. That's what I'm saying. I would like to know which IP software she used. I would like her to show it. I can sit here and say, hey, Pepper, me and you have the same IP address, and the whole community go running with it. Hey, Jenna said Pepper and Jenna have the same IP address. It must make it true. Show us.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You can say anything you want. For that matter, I can say TNT is Veedo, and I have proof. Exactly, Jennifer Marie. Exactly.
I'm just floored by this whole thing. I don't get it.
They're not 100%, Remy. Those websites are not 100%. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm telling you, I'm putting my, I don't usually come on lives and defend people. As long as I don't put my neck out. Right. But I'm telling you, I'm putting my neck out on this one. Mm-hmm. Marky and Veedo are not the same people.
Right.
They're not. And you're going to be proven what you have is not proof.
If that was the case, I would be on what side of the continent if that was me, if that was really me, I would be on what side of the continent? Come on now.
You would.
Mm-hmm. Did people forget a month ago when 5 people in Kits were doxxed? Ding, 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 ding. Exactly, Pepper. Hard to do when you're on opposite sides of the continent right now. What was that?
Sorry.
Did you step on? What was that?
I was killing a cat.
Oh, jeez. Poor kitty.
No. Oh my gosh. No, it was Scout. Oh my gosh. But she's a little dramatic, wouldn't you say? Oh my gosh.
Did she just snort? She did snort, Pepper. She was giggling too much. She snorted. So,
Oh my
Marky,
gosh.
anything else you want to add? Anything? I think that you have stood up for yourself here. You have
Yep.
put out everything you can put out.
Yeah.
And I know that you're Marky and only Marky.
Yeah.
And I hope that they leave you alone. I just don't think a Discord message with laughing faces and hitting foreheads of you saying you're that person is evidence to prove that you're the same person, because it's pretty sad because they're so focused on Marky. Veedo is sitting in the background laughing this all up, going, yeah, let him blame somebody else. I'll just stay silent. I'll stay in the background and I'll still be the scammer that I am, and let them all blame Marky. Let them all blame Marky, because I can change my name just like I have, like Veedo. I don't have a screen name. I'll just sit back and let this shit go down. Let Marky take the freaking ball for it, and then I'll come back as a different name and still be raking in the dough. So props to you guys for taking the focus off the person you shouldn't have been taking the focus off of, is Veedo. And you're going to accuse an innocent person while Veedo gets to walk around and clapping his hands knowing it worked. Good job, guys. Good job.
I
can't.
I have to remain calm, Sunny. So I can't.
Have an awesome day, Coffee Chat. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, have a good day.
I can't get all out of sorts and can't get upset like that, because I know what I'm liable to do. I'm liable to tear up some shit down here, and
I know.
I may be liable to do some other things that I don't want to say.
That's the other thing
Yeah.
too, that we haven't really gone there yet.
No.
With regard,
And I didn't want to go there.
Right.
And
but
I'm not gonna do that. That's
no. I hope you don't. Just stay true to your truth. And you know that there's people in here that believe you, and that all your friends believe you, and that's what matters, Marky. I don't want you to get down on yourself or do something to yourself because of what these people are doing with no proof. I just want you to be safe.
Yeah.
I really want you to be safe.
I'm not gonna. Now, years ago, I might have done.
Yeah.
No, I'm too old to be fooling around doing that. I ain't got time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they.
So
she also had the nerve to say I was 50. What? I'm not. 50.
That you were what?
Who the hell told that I was 50? I'm not even 50 yet.
Well,
not only that, Veedo isn't 50. That I don't know.
I don't know how old Veedo is. I don't think I ever asked Veedo that. But I don't think he's
I
that
never
old.
I never ask people their ages or anything like that.
I think it's rude.
So do I.
I'm a guy or girl. I think it's rude to ask ages.
Yeah. I wouldn't dare ask nobody that. I don't care. I don't want to know. It's prying into people's business, and I don't like doing that.
I just want you to, if you're feeling stressed out or you're upset, try to stay away from those chats. Try to stay away from them. Let them say what they want to say.
They can say what they want to say. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sub to them anymore. I don't.
Good.
I let them go on and say what they want to say, because I don't have to hear it. I don't have to be bothered with it. People can come to me with all kinds of bullshit.
Because they're dead wrong on this one. They're dead wrong on this one. So you guys need to be careful. Whatever game you're playing over there, be careful, because you're dead wrong on this one. And you guys can sit here and laugh and say we're stupid and we don't know what we're talking about and we're going to get played. I'm telling you, you're wrong on this one. You're wrong on this one.
So that picture you show, it's the same one where I'm at now.
You're the one that BTS has of the screenshot. That's your brother, right? Isn't that the one with your brother?
No, that's a Discord.
It's a hat. The Discord. He has a hat on. That's your brother, right?
Yep. That's
yeah.
It. But when Trisha put my picture up, it's the same picture. You see me sitting in the basement that year. It's the same one. It's the same one. It's the same one as this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how they get somebody else out of that is beyond me. But whatever. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
No, they do need to stop doing this. You know, it's people. That's how people get hurt around here.
Yeah.
That's how, you know. You want to do your little investigation skills? Do it behind the scenes. Do it don't come out until you have all your proof. Till you can lay all the evidence out and prove without a shadow of a doubt that Marky is Veedo and Veedo is Marky, and not by a Discord, yes, that's me, ownership. Don't, because you can hurt people this way. Like, all because Marky said, yeah, that's me. I'm going to have to go now because I don't want to get doxxed and trolled. They ran with it. Like, and your title is We're Dumb? We're Dumb.
What?
Yeah, that was TNT's title. We're all dumb. But you're running with Marky saying, yep, that's me. But we're dumb. Oh, we're dumb.
I wouldn't be up here if I even had the slightest doubt at all. But you guys are wrong. 1,000% wrong.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Well, and I'm saying you're wrong. I'm not calling you names. Like, I'm not going to call you dumb, moron, stupid. I'm not going to call you names because you got it wrong. We just proved it. What more do you need? I don't know what more proof you need.
And like I said, I have emails where I can prove, you know, Veedo's email address without a screen name email address, because every time Veedo messaged me, it was a different address. I can prove that he admitted to helping Diane with lost stuff, and him being in Discords, even though he said, and Marky is just Marky. I don't know. Go after Veedo. Leave Marky alone. You're going after the wrong person. And Veedo gets to stay and scam, because Veedo changes his name like he changes his underwear. This guy is very good at what he does. Very good at what he does. And you guys are letting him slip through the cracks because you're focused on Marky. And Marky has a hard enough time getting onto Discord, let alone, no offense, Marky, but let alone come up with a scam the way Veedo does. Like, that should tell you all in itself. No offense, I don't mean that meanly. I'm just saying you're not capable. Right. He's just not, like it's Veedo is very what?
Was that your dog?
Yeah, he was wanting to get out of my room. He was locked in. He wanted out. Yeah. You heard my dog? That was a woo-woo. That was a little woo-woo. He was napping under the bed and he woke up. He must have to go out. But that's all I'm trying to say. Like, Veedo needs to be stopped. And I don't blame Debbie Luhu or Irish Gal or any of them for speaking up for what Veedo has done. Veedo does need to be stopped. Veedo is scamming people, taking money from people. But all I'm trying to say is leave Marky alone. He's innocent. Go after Veedo. So what they're saying is Marky came out and admitted to being this Veedo person, knowing what he's done to others, and went about his business. Make that make sense. Okay, we're done. So copy chat, all because of that screenshot that BTS has in her community post. That's where they're coming up with this.
I just wish they would stop. I really do.
I know.
Really do.
All because he wrote in a Discord, not thinking, yeah, okay, he might know that Veedo was bad news and a scammer.
Wait, did you know that, Mark?
But yeah, the video at that time.
I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know.
See, that's what I was thinking. I don't think somebody would go, "Oh yeah, that's me."
When he watched that video, see, this is where the thing is, though, Samara. They're saying that BTS told him to go watch the video and come back. And he said the one from 15 hours ago. So that's the one of Mandy Bell outing Veedo, correct? That's what I'm thinking. And that's when Marky went and watched. Marky, did you even go watch it? Or did you just come back in and say, yep, it's me? Did you even watch it?
I went over there, watched 5 seconds of it and left. I said, this ain't me. I taking the rap for something I know I'm, for someone I know I'm not. So she can sit there and say whatever she wants. Yeah, I put those laughing emojis up in the palms over my face because she's stupid. What the fuck?
I know, because I heard you on when you were backstage and they were recording you then. I was frustrated because I was like, why isn't Mark sticking up for himself harder? It's just that I understand. I get it because you were choked up. You couldn't find the words or whatever. They are all coming at you. They're already accusing you before you even can clear your name or anything. They already have their mind made up.
Thank you. That's exactly what they're doing. So you want to go with that? Go with that. I know where I'm at. I know where I stay. I know I'm not homeless. I don't live in no van.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no PayPal, and I don't have no Cash App. So you just taking anybody's word now that I'm such and such a person. Okay. Well,
It's just ridiculous.
Nobody's ever sent me any money.
We lost Samara.
I've never begged for any money. I don't do any of that. Have I ever come to you, Jenna, and begged you for money at all?
No, never.
I've never come to anybody in this community and begged for any money.
And I think that's the only thing you can say. I've never had a Discord. I mean, I've never had a PayPal. I've never asked for money. And I know that I have talked to you for over a year. Mm-hmm. And you have never, ever asked me for a thing.
Right.
You got it. I put the link back in the chat, Samara. If you see it.
I have no need to go around this community begging.
Jennifer Marie's veto now. Okay? There you guys go. Because she put it with lapping faces. That means she's veto. Because if you even look at the screenshot, it shows him laughing and smacking his head like, I already told you in the beginning of the messages that I'm not veto. And now you're telling me, yes, I am. So I'm going to sit there and go, okay, I am. I'm out. Breaking news. Exactly. You asked him. He told you no. You said, yes, you are. Oh, okay. Go watch that video. Okay. So he goes and watches a video and comes back and says, yep, that's me. Sure. Because no matter how many times I tell you, no, I'm not, you're going to say, yes, he is. So fine. So what? So he said, fine, I am. So that makes him completely guilty and that makes him veto? Come on.
Well, that's what they want to run with. People think I have all this money and I'm just living it up in a fucking van. Yeah, you go right on ahead and believe that.
Exactly, Jennifer Marie. They said, oh, he is smacking his head because he was busted. No, he was smacking his head because he can't believe he's being asked that. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. But I think this is a fine time to end it. I think that if there's not anything more to add, you know,
definitely
you're done.
Definitely not veto. I can show you one more time that I'm not veto. See, no veto here. No.
Yeah. And you guys are wrong. So do your facts, get them all in order, because you're going to come back and you're going to say sorry. Because Marky is not veto. Marky is Marky.
Yeah.
And Marky, you know you always have a place here. You know that. I will work on going live more, guys. I know you all have missed me so much. So I will definitely work on coming live more because I miss you guys just as much as you guys miss me. So, yeah. But Marky, thank you for coming up.
I use a Bart Simpson. I haven't used it in almost a year. So what? I have a Bart Simpson account, and but I don't use it around here. I don't use my troll accounts around here. I have no reason to.
Yeah. So, all right, Marky. Well, thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming in and explaining. Like I said, I knew you were who you said you were, but I'm glad you were able to come up and explain without being screamed at. And you know, you were able to just have your voice.
Yeah.
So,
it just like Jennifer Marie said, yeah, everyone's got troll accounts. Okay, so what? So I'm the only one with a Veedo account, and I'm still trying to figure out when this thing was made because I've never made a Veedo account. I've gone through each and every single one of my accounts, and I don't have a Veedo account.
He hasn't even been Veedo though. He's don't have a screen name, but now he's not even I don't have a screen name. He's got a new name now. He came into Wendy B's as not even I don't have a screen name anymore. I forgot what he came into Wendy B's with. I don't even remember. But I do have to go. I have children at my door. I have a husband at my door. So I do have to get off. But thank you guys all for coming in and supporting Marky. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you could hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, you know I like them both. Hit either one. And I hope everybody stays healthy, stay happy, but most of all, stay you. Good way to end it today. Stay you, because Marky is Marky.
Yeah.
But thank you, Marky, for coming up, and I will talk to you everybody later.
Okay.
Thank you guys for all coming in. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.